They playing music, so I don't want to get my screen blocked. So I'm gonna unmute when everybody come in and when they turn the music off, y'all.
Justice for Anita Lewis.
We're gonna
Very much appreciate that,
put it
Hannah.
dead center.
Thank you.
There you go. Hey, how you doing? No, honey.
Are you on our side?
I'm on the Lord's side. Are you on the Lord's side? That's right. That's the side I'm on. The Lord's side is the best side. See, we fight for justice.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Justice for everybody. That's under duress. Yeah. Avant. Avant or Avant. Avant. From what I remember.
The lady was just talking to the blonde hair. Do you know her name?
I know it's Beth. I think it's Bride. Something like that.
The first name is good, so they can kind of walk up to him.
There you go. There you go.
Appreciate you.
I do that all the time. Name tags. I already captured it. Yep.
One time I went to her. And this woman
Thank you, Dave Channel. Choose compassion. I see you. Iron, I see you. Willie Depp, I see you. Jeffrey Bauer. I just put the sound back on. I was having a conversation, so I just muted it right quick. I apologize, you guys. Nothing's going on right now. Give us another about 15, 20 minutes, then we'll really be having some broadcasts going on. But I appreciate everybody checking in. Appreciate everybody giving me the super chats. Burgundy Blue in the building. Stephen N in the building. Conscious in the building. Tracy M in the building. Hood Treats Ice Cream in the building. Appreciate y'all checking in with me. Please hit that like button on the way in. Big crowd tonight, y'all. Big crowd. Hey, Martin, if you want to put your microphone up there, I can put it up. I need to get a mic like that. Nice and lightweight.
Say again?
I need to get a mic like that. That road mic.
The Brody? Is it Brody? Yeah.
For the phone, cell phone.
DJI.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of TV guys are using this now. Just timer, just clip on,
Right.
and they clip into whatever device.
Okay.
I was looking at wristwatches because I usually try to buy myself a watch
Right.
for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it every year. I'm not like dogmatic. I'm a must.
What you do in Invictus?
No, I'm mostly sleeping now.
We'll see what it do. I mean, it's a crowd over here, boy. They here for the smoke. We waiting for the smoke.
I stopped on this. I stopped on the way down and stopped at the King Jewelry. And it's time you guys, I went there to see the watch in the flash. It's a 46 millimeters, about as big as I would ever know.
Right.
And I wanted to see it in the metal before I started. Because it's one of those things where, oh no, that's just too big.
Right.
Right. This one, it's all this. So it's basically a chronograph. Okay. And with the pushers. But it's radio controlled. In other words, whatever time zone you go into, say you fly to California, you have to sit there and let you hit a button. It's a radio signal.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
that's a complication that I would pay for.
That's a good price.
360 is awesome.
Yeah.
But so the K Jeweler had it for $9.95. I'm still in business.
Right. That's too high. Right. They got a chip. And a chip bag. Right.
Obviously, do all right on rings and stuff like that.
Right. Absolutely.
Jewelry, apology for make amends.
Hey, sis. All right. Yeah, I ain't gonna never have to do that. Me and my wife, we had an understanding in the gate. And so from that point forward, construction always goes forward and smooth. There's no gripe. If they have a slight disagreement, we never disagreeable with one another. That's how it's supposed to be.
So here is again with just a different angle. So radio control.
How thick is it?
It's kind of thick. It's kind of thick. Actually, it's a real good question. See, this is a great question. But it's got all that technology.
Absolutely.
Solar power and all these different functions and times and all. I tried it on. It's a little taller than this one.
Okay.
But it's my everyday. I got this 5 years ago, under 300.
Okay.
And that's my bang around. So it's solar powered and it's a dive watch. So it's got that functionality where you can,
Right.
you know, say,
All my individual stuff.
yeah. So you can say
This is the only one that don't have that.
So now you let the watch go and it counts off how much time you've been on the water. So the minute hand. So you just rotate the bezel backwards to your minute hand. And you say I go in the water, tick, 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 tick. I can look at my watch and know I'm in 10 minutes.
Gotcha. I got like 3 of those.
And it's got really good lumen. It's got really good lumen. You can see that in the market.
Okay.
But so this is my bang around every day. I look at colors, no touch of red and blue, cool, hands are nice. So that was 5 years ago. This is the last watch I bought. So, you know, just because you can afford it doesn't make it justified.
Right.
You can afford to go to Indiana, use $500 slots.
Right.
You can afford it. You can justify it.
No.
If the water bill ain't paid, the gas bill
That's like them saying it ain't tricking if you can pay it, whatever. No, it's still tricking. You throwing away money. Find you your own wife, marry her, and you got it for life.
Well,
Right. Exactly. Right. Absolutely. Oh, I'm blocking. I'm already in the game. I'm in the house. Right. 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 GPS. Follow you everywhere. Right. Or they do the air tag thing. Put the magnet under the car. Right. Nobody, unless they get pulled over. That's a brake plate. But they don't even know it's one in there.
Already started it.
Right. Ain't no fixing it. Ain't no air in there.
The state or the street?
Probably the state. What, 5 hours? Right. It's tough.
I said, okay. Guess what? I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
So I showed him.
I do my son like that.
I said, this is my first day. Level 1. Rest of God.
Right.
Your first day. Use some books.
Yeah.
Lift it up. Teach it to them.
In and out. The cube is just a little loose.
Right. Arrogant and ignorant.
To do this. But see, the thing is, like, I don't need it.
Right.
I don't need it.
That's where you, the justification of it.
Can I justify it?
Right. Hey, it's okay to treat yourself.
That's the only thing. I went to for sushi a few months ago. No, sushi for and a little 8 little pieces of fish, some rice, and a cold beer. Black potatoes,
Right.
I can do this.
Right.
This is
Right. You gotta treat yourself.
because you're trying to get all screwed up.
Oh yeah.
Then you get kicked out of class.
Absolutely.
That's what it's meant for.
Right.
My neighbor, she said,
Absolutely. Don't wait. Create it. Create the occasion. Right. Right. If you ain't married, you might meet your husband. In that outfit. Exactly. That's right. Oh, I didn't see. She said, "Let me educate you," on her shirt. Oh yeah.
If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. All right, guys, just a few announcements. We're about to get started in a little bit. Our senior trustee, Jason House, he's running a little late, but we know how the weather is out there, so we're gonna give him a little time. But even if he make it here, we still legally have to give the mayor a little time to get here as well, assuming that she doesn't show up, and then, you know, the meeting will proceed accordingly. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, sorry, we're gonna start a little late, but we're here and we shall be starting shortly, and I do apologize sincerely for the short delay. Thank you.
We got. I'm so short. So sorry. I hate you. I mean, I could tiptoe. I don't want to take down the break with everyone else.
You just don't want to show your heart.
Somebody to lean on. How you like the mirror?
Well, it's not a question of like or don't like. It's just what we get.
This is what we get.
So when the technology changes, they say, give me the old stuff, give me new stuff. It just so happens it's great technology.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's improved. You know, better sensor, better autofocus, better, like, so the way I set it, sorry, cut me off, it's just too much.
I'm taking like
Mr. Lee. What's up, fam? All right. Appreciate you.
newspaper ain't open.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. How are you today? Always wonderful to see everybody. We've been in court before, so the judge mentioned that the mayor pro tem ordinance, we have to make sure we at least allow an opportunity for the mayor to attend. So we will start the meeting at 6:45 to allow that opportunity in case the mayor has had a change of decision on canceling this meeting. So the meeting will start in 5 minutes to allow for that. I do not want Judge Cohen to be upset with the board, and we want to make sure we're following all laws and regulations. Thank you.
Okay, don't run! 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 Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Tiffany has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Tiffany has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. Clean House 2025. Clean House 2025. Clean House 2025. Clean House 2025. If we don't get it, justice. 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 Hey, hey, ho, ho. Tiffany has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Tiffany has got to go. Justice for Padilla. Justice for Padilla. Justice for Alexis. Justice for Alexis. If we don't get it, justice. When one of us is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When one of us is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When one of us is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? What do we do? Stand up, fight back. That means ain't none of y'all protesting with this generation.
Okay, time is 6:45, so we will proceed with this meeting. I want to open up because we know there was some confusion. A letter went out earlier today that the meeting was canceled. Of course, the Board of Trustees had not received any evidence of a credible threat, nor have we heard anything about, have we been briefed on that. So without getting that information, the meeting must proceed. We do have knowledge, of course, of a peaceful protest. The Board of Trustees recognizes and respects everybody's right to speak their voice, and we are here to hear your concerns. That being said, we appreciate the manner and the energy in the room. We know that there's a lot of frustration, so please, as you come, let the board know. Of course, state your disagreement or your gripe, and then talk about what outcomes you would like. As a board member, we're not prepared at the moment to be able to fix everything, but we need to hear your voice so that as we're doing our planning, we know what steps we need to take. And we will do everything within our power to make sure that everybody is heard. So I want to thank everybody for organizing and doing so peacefully. Let your passion speak, but without being disrespectful or creating conflict, right? So we appreciate that. We're here for it. I'm going to turn over for a moment to our attorney, Mike McGrath, just so he can clarify the legality of this meeting, and then we'll get started.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. The meeting tonight was properly posted. The agenda was put up in a timely manner. There was word that was put out by the mayor that there was some sort of a threat. Obviously, The board, as Trustee House has stated, they're not aware of any threat. They've not been advised of any threat, and it doesn't seem like there is any threat. In the back of the room, there's a number of law enforcement officers from the county as well as your own department. If there was any bona fide threat, certainly they would let the trustees know. They wouldn't let this meeting proceed. They wouldn't want anyone to be in harm's way. I think it's just a way of the mayor trying to attempt to cancel this meeting, knowing that there was a peaceful protest or people going to come up and speak their mind, and she didn't want to face those people. So it's a proper and legal meeting.
Thank you very much. With that being said, I will ask Clerk Key for a roll call, please.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for coming out. Trustee Tammy Baker Brown. I guess it's Tammy Baker. I changed her name for tonight. Trustee House.
Present.
Trustee Norwood. Present. Trustee Stan Brown. Present. Trustee Holmes is absent. Trustee Belcher. Here. We have a quorum. And let me back up for 1 second. This meeting started at 6:47 p.m.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll ask if everybody stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you remain standing, please, I'll ask former trustee Valeria Stubbs to lead us in prayer.
Good evening, everyone. Could you please bow your head? Heavenly Father, I come to you in the name of Jesus just to praise your name another day and thank you for your mercy and grace that you have stored upon us. Thank you for allowing us to assemble here today, Father. I ask that you give us traveling grace and mercy on the way home. Father, I ask in your Son's name, Father, that you remove anything that's not of you out of these seats up here, Father, and do the will of the people, Father, so we can have peace. Thank you, Father, in the name of Jesus, amen. Amen.
Okay, and one announcement from Clerk Key.
Okay, for the record, I need to mention that the mayor is not present. So when I took the attendance, I didn't call her name. So Mayor Henyon is absent.
Okay, so we will open with public comment. We'll ask anybody that has comments, please come up to the mic for 3 minutes to address the body, and we will advise this 3-minute mark has approached.
You can come now. You can come now.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what?
Hey, greetings in the name of the Father, everybody. I heard those voices, and all I'm going to say to that, man, is that lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. And let's keep the harmony going. Because if you're going to stand for one, you're going to stand for all. And here's my thing about how we stand. All this standing divided, this is exactly why we keep falling. And for every day that we don't stand divided, we fall even farther. I also heard the prayer. The bottom line is, we the people, this is where we clean house. Now the truth of the matter is, our votes must count. We got a township closed, we got a village hall closed, and now she want to call in a threat of credible. She is the threat. She is the outright, adulterated threat. I said it, I will represent it. You have threatened more people here than anybody I know, and she has no idea how many mayors I have been done. As I look out here in the audience, I know a lot of people. There's a lot of things I'm fed up, but this is nothing personal. I ask everyone here today, go beyond yourself. You tell other people, go to the media, need to knock off this media stuff for a little while. The thing I don't like, I don't see none of the people, but I always hear certain dignitaries, and look, y'all, I'm past saying, I don't mean no offense, y'all grown. Y'all are grown people. When your families can't come, what makes y'all think our families feel good coming? It is time out. It doesn't matter whether you like me or not, because here's the truth of the matter. Then none of y'all create me. The one commonality y'all constantly hear me saying, every last one of us, we human beings, unless you want to act like an animal. When you want to act like an animal, then you suffer the consequences. Because when it's all said and done, you got citizens that are running for seats out here. Half of the people don't know. They nominating people without your input or anything like that. This is how she wound up getting a trifecta. Because Christopher Gonzalez and all them sitting up there thought it was absolutely appropriate to keep 190,000 people out of here. They need to get the water together. Y'all need to. Why aren't the people getting the cards for the village? Did y'all know y'all not getting no more cards to put out your information for your water bill? They ain't got no more money for the yellow cards. What does that say? For everything they don't have, cast a vote against it. For everything they didn't get paid for, cast a vote against it. For every time your property tax make you wonder if you're going to hit your house to your car. And I don't mean leave, because half of the people, they can't leave that end. Look, it's okay for y'all to invite people here. And I'm not singling out nobody. Invite somebody here. Y'all keep saying save y'all. No, this is save ourselves. This is a save our community, and that's y'all job.
Good evening, everyone. I want to ask permission to make this quick announcement if I can. Here is a notice of special township meeting of electors of Thornton Township. Notice is hereby given that at the request of at least 15 or more electors of Thornton Township, there is a special meeting of electors that will be held January 21st, 2025 at 6 p.m. at the South Suburban College. So for Ms. Hill, everybody will be able to come out and vote. Amen. And I will give that information again. Thank you all for allowing me to do that. Can I have my comment now? Okay. Thank you so much. So, lately, I've been hearing individuals like Michael Smith emphasizing the importance of respecting the chair. However, I find it challenging to comprehend how we can extend respect to an inanimate object, particularly when the person occupying the chair fails to demonstrate respect for the people they are supposed to serve. It is essential to remember that respect is reciprocal and trust must be earned. Since we as a community have not received either respect or trust, it is only reasonable that we would hold our respect, as it is a two-way street that should originate with the individual holding the position of authority. I would never respect someone who chose to fire a sexual assault victim to keep an alleged predator named Andrew Holmes in a seat just to vote her way. I would never respect someone who refuses to show empathy for the people who work for and almost died for her while doing so. I would never respect nor vote for someone who uses her power to close down businesses unless they agree to pay to play so that she and her boyfriend can ride around in style using our taxpayer dollars. I am asking the seniors to do research to discover why so many of us have been demanding that the super mayor step down from power. Do not be lured in by gifts that appear to be free because they are not free.
We've reached the 3-minute mark.
Since she has been in power, her decisions have not been made by consulting with the residents or the trustees.
We've hit 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay, I had to make that special. I'm almost done. Her decisions have been made out of greed, not reason. And she has never responded to our request to show receipts. Her days in power are almost over. From this point on, her decisions will be made out of desperation, like a caged animal. I will end it with this, Mr. Mayor, and I quote, "Animals do not respond to reason." Clean House 2025, Dolton Rising. I stand with Vanille. Justice for Alexis.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to let the residents know, every event that was held at Just Ice, every event that was held at Melanie Fitness Center / police station was not voted on by the trustees. You have to have an intergovernment agreement from these guys up here in order to hold anything in Dolton. And everything that she have held in those particular places, I want you to know that they were illegal. Illegal, every event. The skating rink is deplorable now. And this message, I really came here for her. I was hoping that she would be here today because I want to let her know, I want to educate her. When I called the village hall and asked for the alley behind my house to be plowed, Public Works, I don't own the alley. I'm retired, been retired for years. I don't have to go anywhere unless I want to. And I called for my residents that live behind me that get up every morning and go to work. I called for my neighbors adjacent to me so they can get out of their garage. That particular day, she's a compulsive liar. That particular day, Tiffany, I didn't go anywhere, had nowhere to go. Have a snowplow in my garage. So that was a bald-faced lie, and winter is coming up again, and it's the village job to plow the alleys because we live on a snow route. We cannot park in the front. And how dare she keep telling that lie that I called her. At no time did I call her. No time. She also had came by my house, ringing my doorbells, harassing me. I should have filed a suit against her, but I didn't because I know that money go on the backs of us, and I'm not going to do us like that. So I'm going to do it at the polls, and I'm asking everybody to come out in droves February the 25th, 2025 for Clean House. And we need the whole slate. I need everybody that's on that ticket. We can't pick and choose because they can't sit up here by themselves. They have to have everybody. Mr. Brown, I'm so disappointed in you I could just throw up. But I wish that you would have a heart and open your eyes to what's really going on because this woman have robbed us blind. This is about all of us, not some of us. And incidentally, residents, Valerie Stubbs will be on the ticket for Thornton Township in 2025 in April. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to actually successfully make one of these meetings. I've tried a couple of times. It was a little bit crazy in the summer, and there were apparently 2 meetings in December, and I went to the wrong one. So I want to clarify, legal counsel, thank you very much. You're correct. I contacted the deputy city clerk this afternoon just to verify that we were going to be here. And it was clarified to me that, yes, the meeting was still very much on. So whatever this is that apparently somebody was talking about, that's really recent. So thank you very much for being here. Additionally, I have my own concerns. I recently found out that animal control is not properly licensed by any sort of bureau here in Dolton from the Department of Agriculture, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly how the police properly get a hold of animal control in the area. And as the previous speaker mentioned regarding the snow plowing, I have my concerns. That are we going to be ready for when the next actual winter storm comes to plow the roads properly in Dolton? So I would ask that as much as you guys are able to keep the streets clean and ready to go, please keep up with that. Thank you very much for your time. I yield.
Thank you.
I have to apologize to everybody. I ran out the door with the wrong glasses, so bear with me. This was directed towards the mayor, who's not here, but I'm going to still talk about it because there's people that are not on social media. I get a lot of people that message me, especially my brother, what's going on there? I'm not there. So this is the major question that's asked me about what's going on here. They want to know what the mayor's greatest accomplishment in Dolton is. What is the one accomplishment that has benefited the residents here? Especially like my aunt, who's a senior citizen, or the friends that I know that still have family here, or even you out here. What is her major accomplishment? Well, I see a lot driving around. I read a lot on social media, and I see the news every day. Isn't her major accomplishment the $18,000 banners that we all know about on Sibley that were hung up there with her face on it, her name, and I love this one. She's a role model for the youth. Okay, I'm gonna come out and say this. My husband and I were driving. We were the ones that found the banner in the street that was getting rolled on. We took it where it belongs, to the police station. I had a lot of bids for it, believe me. I want to know, and we know those banners weren't paid for, and we know what happened to them. We all saw it. Or is it her major accomplishment, the approximately 17 empty businesses that are up and down this street? When I was here, there was never an empty business. Or wait, is it that trip she took that she said she went to a conference to get businesses to come here? Or is it the $50,000 that she spent, a taxpayer money, on a police station sign on an empty building? The taxpayers are paying the utilities for. Well, we know she don't want to sell the building because that's her playground. She has to go do super bingo when she can or hold her parties. How about the signs around town that I see? Coming soon. I've seen them forever. I love the water park one. If you know Greenwood, it's not wide. It's long, but not wide. It's full of electrical wires. And it's full of electrical wires. So what is she thinking? I like the coming soon, the food trucks. Wait a minute, there's no businesses down Martin Luther King Drive. She wants 2 restaurants. The Veterans Park, yes, I believe that should happen. I do like the state-of-the-art sports complex that she wants to build, but what about the empty buildings? What about the empty buildings that are still sitting there that you can't tear down? Okay, I'm just talking about the tip of the iceberg, and especially when we had to hear from Mayor Lightfoot. Is that her major accomplishment?
3 minutes, 15 seconds.
All I want to say is, Mayor Tiffany, if you're watching, do you think one day that they are going to have a memorial park in your name? So
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
I stand up for all the Dolton and Thornton Township residents.
Thank you.
We're just trying to say, when everybody gets up to speak, can you please state your name? That's all.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela Hubbard. I'm here to inform the mayor Tiffany Henyard, and Kamal Woods came short on their rent payments from August 2024 through December 2024. Just this morning, now it's January 2005, and as of today, you are late, so don't forget to add all the late fees. Although I'm not part of the litigation, I am Janetta Hull's mother, and standing here in her stead. I've been watching all your shenanigans for about 4 years and truly can't keep up. Thanks to NBC5 reporter Regina Waldrop's documentary, The Cost of Chaos in Dolton, a few weeks ago, that detailed most of her underhanded BS. Tiffany, you always say, let me educate you. Well, yes, you have educated us on what to do when renting to a tenant. We will for sure do our due diligence for future tenants. An example, background checks, maybe even fingerprints and blood drawn. Thought we were good on renting to a mayor and her guy. Boy, were we educated. We thought we were doing you a favor by looking out for your safety and keeping you low-key when it came to the lights and gas bill not being in your name. Tiffany, you and Kamal are simply wrong and should be super tired of this debauchery. Tiffany, you have disgraced the town of Dolton, Thornton Township, and I'm sure your own parents. Now you are commingling in Thornton Township funds, allegedly. I once heard you quote Dr. King about being the dream. No, Tiff, you are a nightmare. The audacity of you and Kamal to change locks, garage codes, and not giving Janetta access to even inspect her Harvard house. Reminder, it is illegal. Reminder, Zoom eviction court tomorrow, 1 p.m. I believe Tiffany and Kamal were trying to steal my daughter's house from under her and probably turn it into an Airbnb or sell it to a friend for a few $1,000s. I'm praying you do the right thing, Tiffany and Kamal, that you voluntarily pay up your arrears and submit keys. You're messing with a black woman that's in power, and that's Janetta Hull, the landlord, the owner of the current mayor and Kamal. One last note, I stand with Jedediah Brown, a wise man who knows how to advocate truth and justice. I stand with Miss Fania Dukes. May God continue to give you strength. Justice for Janetta Hall, the landlord. With all this being said, Bees better have her money.
That's going to be a hard act to follow. However, it's been well documented. I'm sorry, I was supposed to state my name. My name is Dan Lee, almost 40 years in Dolton, or whatever, I lost track. But anyhow, I want to concentrate more on us. I don't want to talk about the wannabe dictator, dingbat, disrespectful individual that's not here right now. So what I'm going to do is ask you a question. Most of you all know what an exorcism is? Okay, we're in the midst of that process right now. And to complete this exorcism, we need to show up on, I believe the young lady said the town hall meeting is on January the 21st at South Suburban College. We need to pack that 900 seats venue. That way, we get that vote through Thornton Township, including Dolton. We will make her completely irrelevant to the processes of our government. We get that done. We get that done. We don't have to worry about her rants and her raves. She can't stop anything. Obviously, she doesn't know that there's a quorum here. I don't know how much she's paying her lawyers, but they should read some of this stuff to her because I don't think she understands. We do not need her right here in this venue because we have the quorum. we swing this thing in Thornton Township, we'll have a quorum in both places. She can dance her little silly ass wherever she wants to go after that. She can be late, not show up, it will make no difference. We will continue to move forward without her. Now, we got the hashtag Dolton Rising and Justice for Phinia. I love all of those. But this is going beyond hashtag. Now, we're in a movement, and every last one of you that comes in here, that contributes to Clean House 25, that supports us, you are part of a movement now. This is no plaything right now. We can do this. We will do it. Whether she likes it or not, that's irrelevant. Now, if you happen to look up on the, okay, I want to speak to all the people in here that I haven't seen in here before. I ain't trying to bust nobody out, but damn, can't y'all do this a little more often? I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? If we could keep crowds like this at both venues, we need to form a partnership between the voters in Dolton, which we are part of Thornton Township, and if we could get the trustees to communicate with each other, we can build a South Suburban powerhouse. We can stop this from ever happening to us again. All we have to do is stand together. Together we are much stronger.
3-minute mark.
Beep, beep. I just want to say one more thing. Park District. I don't know if you all were at the last team of the trustees. They gave a beautiful presentation. We are on the way up.
15.
Dolton Rising is not just a slogan anymore. It's a reality. So thanks to the Park District once again. We're going to do this, and we're going to do it. We're going to ascend to the top.
Thank you, Dan.
Good evening, good evening. Former future trustee Edward Steve has 2 first names. I want to commend the Board of Trustees for conducting this meeting tonight. I want to commend and give my shots and spread prayers to Sister Phinia. I heard that video, that terrible video, and I commend your strength. I commend Jad for shifting their focus back to what's important, because they were getting bold. She thought she had something with the caucus, and she was really doing the interviews. And Andrew was really getting bold, talking about my minister, Minister Louis Farrakhan, compared to the minister, compared to Father Flagler and black people. He got real bold, like he didn't do none of that stuff. How dare she compare herself to Harriet Tubman, black leaders who sacrificed for black people. So it's an embarrassment where we're at. She's duping the seniors residents. She is duping the seniors. So when you see your senior residents, tell them how do you feel if she did that to your daughter? Kick her to the curb and fire her. How do you feel if she did it to your sister, your niece, your niece, granddaughter, anybody? This is the reality that we deal with. So I commend the fight. I commend where we're at. And it's time for us, as Jason said, change the narrative in Dolton and Clean House 2025. Please.
While we wait on the next speaker, I want to give an acknowledgement to former Commissioner Kevin Bowen, the Change the Narrative originator with Clean House 2025. Thank you.
Good evening, all. My name is Mary Avant. I am also running for trustee in Thornton Township. Just keep that name in mind. I don't want anybody to accuse me of anything, but I thought I was going to be able to let my mayor know just how much she educates us. Every time she gets to the podium or gets the mic, she tells us that we have a dictator trying to take over now. And they locked them out of the caucus, but she seems to forget all they did was take a page out of her book. Didn't she lock us out in the cold and in the rain? So we're going to educate her. But if I don't do anything else tonight, for my brother Jedediah, who put this movement together, I'd like for everyone in here, and if you ain't on our side, don't clap. We don't really give a damn. Give yourselves a round of applause.
That's my mama, Mary. Yes, ma'am. So listen, I have probably been to several of these meetings and have never hit this podium.
I'm here today, though. I'm not talking about Tiffany. I think we've talked about her enough. I think we've given her enough airtime. So my response is to this board and to Jason, who will be our next mayor for 2020. There is a lot of damage that has been done. And I'm not gonna tell my name because I fear for my life. There's somebody after me, right? Bring it. However, there's been a lot of damage done. I commend the board for staying focused and not entertaining the entertainment. Because there's been some entertainment, right? However, what I want to say to you is, please, I'm begging you, show us something different. We are trusting you to take this garbage and make it into something that Dolton can be proud of. And you guys will be the ones that will be your name in lights because you were able to turn it around. We are trusting you. We are putting faith in you, behind putting faith in God. We are praying that you continue to stay focused and do the right thing.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so short. My name is Patricia Kennedy. I normally don't get up and speak, but it has got so bad that I said I need to say something. I've been out here since 1977. When I moved out here, they didn't let anybody buy these houses out here. And it was so peaceful. We had a swimming pool, we had things for our kids to do. And if you didn't work and you lost your job, you go to Thornton Township, they would pay your rent. They would give you the money right there. And so as the years went by, I worked, I raised my kids, my grandkids, my foster kids. And now I look around, I said, why am I still in Dolton? And then people are coming to me, Miss Kennedy, don't move. But then when I look across the street, and our whole block is nice, but we got 5 houses vacant, we cannot sell. If you call the ANVET, and I tell them I'm living in Dolton, oh, we're not coming out there. So I'm telling everybody, I don't like when people come to me and tell me, well, Tiffany got another side. No, look, right around, look at all the vacant houses. Talk to the trustees. They wouldn't lie. They wouldn't sit up here and be fighting. So I want everybody to start talking to the people. You must vote. Don't play. You got to vote. We don't have to call her names and all of that. Just when you go vote, put her in there. Put them in there, not her. So everybody, please, is getting, we don't want it to look like Harvey. And like I say, it's too many vacant houses now. And I wanted to move, but I can't sell my house. My kids don't want it. And I put a lot of money into it. So everybody, please, please vote. Else it's gonna look like Harvey. Okay?
Out of before we go, just out of curiosity, is anybody in here from Harvey?
We're right here.
No shame, Harvey. No shame. We neighbors. No shame.
But if I had been in Harvey, I would have fought for them.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hey, Dolton. My name is Chappelle Hooks. I am a Harvey Library trustee, newly elected 2023. I thank the people for the 1,490 something votes. I ain't gonna go with the 82% because just math ain't math. But I stand with y'all. I love to fight. I love to see the people that come out and y'all standing on y'all business. You know, but I will say this. This must be a round table, because I think Tiffany, Clark, and Thaddeus, all of them sitting around the table together. And they dishing out the plans, because everybody look alike. All these cities is going through the same thing. The only difference is y'all can talk at y'all meetings. We can't. We go to jail. We get $500 disorderly conduct fines. I'm fighting one now. You know? But, you know, I stand with y'all. I really love to see that you guys know what you want. You know what you want in this community. You know what they are planning to give y'all. That's why y'all standing behind them. Go to the polls, vote, talk to these young folks, get them to come out here and vote. Because the more you put them on, the longer your community will be the way you want it to be. That's where a lot of stuff is falling off, is because our kids are not getting up in here and they not voting. So we have to continue this fight. This fight that y'all doing, bring these kids. Let them see. Let them see your fight. Let them carry this fight on. Don't let it stop with us. Let it go. Let it go farther. So when we dead and gone, they gonna live. We can die in peace, because they'll be living the dream that we want. Because the dream she's talking about, I don't see it. Unless I'm sleepwalking or something, I don't see it. But I'm telling y'all, continue the fight. I will stand with y'all. It's Harvey in the house. We back there. We back there. I love y'all. Continue to watch my Facebook Lives, because guess what? We're going to put some of these people on blast. All right? Clean House 2025.
Good evening. I'm not going to drop anything because she's not here. But what I am going to do is say to every one of you all, thank you for allowing me to share in this moment with you. We've had some highs and some lows, but we're going to be all right. And I just want to say this so that history will have it right. And I appreciate everybody. I don't really need applause or thanks. I did not start a movement, I joined it. I am echoing it, and I endeavor to be the one in your back. I just want to definitely tell another young man who I have watched in this process, Nate Fields, I'm damn proud of you. It really should have been a better clap, but I'm damn proud of you. And as somebody who once aspired in certain places, don't stop, keep going. God has a way of making it happen. But I want to thank Sherry, Alicia, the Roberts, Thelma, Dr. Cloud, Stephanie, Danley, Vivian, Sheila, Mary, Valerie, and everybody I did not name, because as of today, you have your focus and you have your movement. And these are the words that are very simple. I'm now going to step aside and be the wind in your back from my respective place. But y'all got it. And I'm confident victory is near. With that being said, I'm now going to ask y'all to do me a huge favor, and let's give this woman an extremely warm welcome. We are not releasing or doing any more videos because we're waiting for them. But y'all please give her the most love and the warmest welcome as she takes her 3 minutes. Y'all stand to y'all feet if y'all don't mind for Nia. Yo!
Sit down, y'all. Sit down. Sit down, 2025. I want to start by saying thank you. Like, y'all ain't understand how beautiful y'all look, filling this room.
Y'all look amazing, and I am beyond blessed. I'm beyond grateful to have every single one of you here for me, for Alexis, for Miss Janetta, for you to be a Dolton resident, for you to be a township resident. We standing up for ourselves, and this is what it looked like. I thought I was going to be here standing up for myself by myself, but look at y'all right next to me. I love y'all too. The most thing I want to say though is, and I have been getting a lot of slack of even just how I've been, and oh Fania, well you don't look too sad, you couldn't be a victim, or oh Fania, you're smiling too much, people not going to think something's wrong with you. Well, they picked the wrong person. They made my narrative what my narrative is. I didn't ask for it. I actually probably would have been still working under her and Jed come to investigate me. Then this would be my own narrative. I really would have. Because why would anybody want this to be in my background? So for the negativity that I've gotten, as if I've asked for this, I'm gonna pray for you. But everybody else who's behind me, attend. Clean House 2025, justice for Alexis Wilson, justice for Miss Janetta. Thank you, everybody. I love y'all. We got this. We got this. Thank y'all.
And I'm going to use a couple of his minutes just to say one thing really quickly. It is my understanding that we have something to correct. Andrew Holmes was not married, but it appears that he apparently has got engaged on Sunday. Okay, but also, well, congratulations, Helen. And so the other thing, last but not least, I'm just using his minutes. He's giving me his minutes, Mr. Mayor House. And so this is the last thing I want to be very clear, you all. Please consider not attacking anybody that was involved and let the facts come out. I see people have comments about Officer Miles. Please give it a moment. He can't speak for himself. I can't speak for him. There are a lot of things that has not come out. But I want y'all to understand this. When that day happened, the mayor was, she had a surgery and people was trying to tend to her. They were trying to get her back. There was somebody that was detained, but it was not for the sexual assault. And it was, everybody was told one thing, that she didn't feel right in her body. They did not know exactly what it was. So public, please hold your judgment and let the facts come out. It will come out. And I'm a firm believer in one thing. The wheels may turn slow, but they do turn. Justice will be done.
Good evening, everyone. Jed does this to me every time. He makes me follow him, and he's a hard act to follow. But please, everybody, I'm giving up some of my time to give the hugest shout out to Jed. Look at all this camouflage. Please, everybody, put your hands together, because he has done so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that. Justice for Fania, justice for Alexis Wilson. I want to start by, for one, thanking the board. Mayor House, I just want to say, I chose to volunteer for their campaign, meaning boots on the ground with it, okay? So, I've been making phone calls, have had a great response, and I'm happy to report that. Like, I didn't reach one Tiffany supporter. I actually one undecided, but my goal is to flip them. But anyway, the one thing that I was a little taken aback by, when I asked the residents if they wanted a sign, because mind you, they were emphatically for Clean House 2025. Some of them, I didn't even have to give my elevator pitch, and they were already on board. But then when I went ahead and I asked them, like, well, would you like a yard sign? They're like, oh, no. They are spooked by this administration, and that is horrific, okay? That you can't just rightfully support a candidate without worrying about backlash. That is the main reason. My name is Alicia Nicole. I am a Thornton Township resident. I wasn't going to go back and forth with Tiffany's goons. I don't trust her people. I fear for my safety. William Moore, an administrator, made a very deliberate, inflammatory, antagonistic comment at the last meeting saying that I wasn't a resident. I don't have this kind of time to just be up here without a horse or a dog in the fight. I definitely have a dog in the fight. Another thing, one senior citizen asked me a few weeks ago, she actually came up, she approached me, she hugged me, I hugged her, and then she said, just be quiet, just don't say anything, just wait. With all due respect, absolutely not. There is no way I'm gonna sit here and not say anything to the administration. Is just rogue, gutter.
every bad adjective you can think of. Also, seniors, I want you guys to know, I understand you like Big Bingo. This board has provided everything that Tiffany feels like she's at the helm of only her being able to provide. They do bingo, they do senior luncheons, they do toy giveaway, they do everything that Tiff tries to make you think that she only has the power to do. So please take advantage of those things that the Dolton trustees are throwing. They're on the up and up. They just had a boot camp for residents. They show that they care by their actions in so many different ways, and it's not self-serving. Like
3 minute mark.
3 minutes? Ah! Thank you, Clean House 2025.
I can honestly say I've never done a public comment. And I found it interesting because, when I came to Dolton, I came on the other side, and I was told, I had a heart attack, and I was told that that wasn't an excuse to call off for work, but then here we are, calling off for work, sis, huh? Because people don't like you. I don't like you. However, that's still not an excuse to call off of work. In fact, the truth be told, I had 2 heart attacks, and I am still here at work. I got threatened by one of her cronies texting my phone telling me about lewd comments that they would do to my 13-year-old daughter, but I still came to work. I got a death threat last week with her board meeting that she had here for the township because someone was afraid for their life, and they asked me as I'm here at work to call the police. I got a text message that said, "Excuse me, I'm gonna get you, bitch." But I still came to work. And guess what? Today, I am still here at work. Because guess what? What you're not going to do is stop me. Because the Bible says a clamorous woman is foolish and knoweth nothing. And I am not that. This ain't that. And I am not afraid. And I'm going to continue to come to work. Because I have a moral obligation to the people of Dolton and Thornton Township to show you what integrity look like, to help you build the community that you guys deserve. Clean House 2025. I'm not backing them because it's a job, because quiet as kept, I'm good. I'm backing them because it's the right thing to do, and it's residents, you guys deserve it. And if you don't see that by now, I don't know what to tell you. So what I'm gonna tell you right now, tomorrow I'm gonna be back at work. Next week I'm gonna be back here at work, because what you won't do is run me off, and you can take that to the bank. So that's how we do when we educate you the right way. Dr. Nikita Cloud, who holds a PhD in organizational leadership. I also have an honorary doctorate because for my philanthropy work. I also have a master's degree in journalism. I also have a bachelor's in communications. This is what I do. So when you come and come for my credentials, when you try to come for my integrity, one thing you can't come back for me is what I do in my work ethic. So guess what, Tiffany? I challenge you today. Come to work, sis.
I got to follow that up. I've only got a bachelor's degree. So my name's Kurt Marcucci. Some know me as Super Server. I didn't grow here, I flew here. But I admire y'all because everyone here is about to do what I did to Tiffany, and that was evict her ass. Power to all doing that. Now, I've heard about some of these yard signs being stolen and people that are afraid to put a yard sign out. Anything that's in your yard is your property. If you get your yard sign stolen, go to the Dolton Police Department, file a police report. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to assist people with stolen property. Am I correct? Okay, we got a thumbs up. Make a police report. Put a no trespassing sign, a little no trespassing sign in your front yard. Then you got it for trespassing. Now, about half of you know how to get a hold of me. The other half knows someone who knows how to get a hold of me. If you want to help catch these SOBs that are taking the signs, get a hold of me. We'll lay a trap. We'll have the evidence. I'm going to throw the cuffs on them because in the words of Dee Snider and Twisted Sister, we ain't going to take it anymore. It's Clean House in 2025.
All right, so I'm coming after Kirk. I'm going to be quick. I'm not going to take the whole 3 minutes like I did last time. I just want to say, first off, thank you, trustees, again, as always, for you guys providing a safe place for all of us residents. Despite what the mayor said about her threats, we feel very safe and very welcome here. So we do thank you guys for making sure that we can all come and be able to attend a Dolton board meeting. I just want to say to Fania, I'm so sorry about what happened. We won't stop fighting for your justice because we understand what you went through. And it's sad that you wasn't coherent and didn't know what he did, but we all understand what you went through and we are not going to stop our fight. As far as everybody, I just want to tell y'all look so good in here. Y'all need to give yourselves a round of applause for all coming out, for all showing up in your camouflage and your black, everything that we asked for you guys to show up in. Dolton is rising. We are on the up and up. It's Clean House 2025. We got this from here on out. We're going to clean the house. We're going to clean this township, and we just going to get everything back to what it's supposed to be. Once we finish the elections, then we're going to party. Y'all don't even understand how big this party is going to be for Dolton and for the township, because we're going to be rid of, as Dan Lee said, a cancer that has been in our environment for way too long. And now we are Clean House 2025. We at the finish line. We got this.
I want to thank everybody for the comments. That will conclude public comments, and we'll move into our general announcements. I do want to give an acknowledgement, as Ms. Vivian said, the thank you goes as well to Dolton Park District. Let's give them a round of applause for a partnership with the village. We got the president. I see Cleo Jones is in the back. President Jones, raise your hand, please. Any other commissioners present? Do we have Willis, Harris? Is that Commissioner Wells? Okay, I see it with the mask. Okay, Commissioner Wells, Commissioner Harris, please wave your hands. Everybody give them a round of applause and thank you for their partnership. This partnership is the way that we will improve our village moving forward. That being said, I'm going to open up the floor for general announcements from anybody on the board.
Yes.
Trustee Belcher.
Happy New Year, everybody. I know Tammy normally does tea with the trustees, but I'm gonna steal her thunder today. We have tea with the trustees next Saturday, January 11th at 9:30, as we've been doing since 2021. This is the way that residents can come out and have questions answered that are not being answered at the board meeting. So if you know a neighbor or have questions, and this is in reference to things that's going on in your community, issues with lights, a lot of different things, but I know people are concerned that they make statements and they don't get the answers that they want. So we will continue to have tea with the trustees every second Saturday, 9:30, and it's here at the Dolton Park District. My next statement is, y'all look so good out there. And the reason I say that, it was funny because I would like to thank the Dolton Police Department for coming out and just doing their job, because I mean, we pay taxes, so I definitely like to thank the Dolton Police Department. But I kind of don't listen to YouTube unless somebody's, and when I heard Jedediah say we was at war, he started playing our song, I said, okay, I think I'm ready. I got my battle boots on. I said, because she always say we at war, but now when it's being reciprocated the other way, she don't want to show up for the fight. Yeah, but I would just like to say, everybody stay encouraged. We have 50 days. 50 days. And those 50 days, let me say this, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be pretty. Y'all about to get some of the craziest things because all of the lies is coming out and all of the everything that somebody can do to save themselves because they know the time is up. The gig is up. So please, just if y'all have questions, reach out to us. I think many times when people send us emails, phone calls, I think we all here are diligently with getting back, especially if we don't have the answer. We try to make sure we can get the answer, but stay focused, stay the course. This next 50 days will be trying times for all of us, but we have something to prove. We have to prove that residents are coming out and they want a change. We cannot have another 4 years of what we've been through. We can't. And this is not political, this is personal. This is our livelihoods. This is our tax dollars. Every day we get emails from people saying we owe them money. But yet nobody has said the person that spent the money has went on about their way and now spending all our township money. $1.3 million for an ice rink, don't forget it. $50,000 for a police sign, don't forget it. Don't forget the things that happened 3 years ago. People are blinded by what happened and then they forget stuff. We have to realize this, what has happened to us over the last 3.5 years, we're gonna have to dig ourselves out of this mess the next 4 years. So please be patient. Please stay observant to what's going on because you gotta ask questions. You gotta ask questions and you are entitled to ask questions. So I'd just like to say thank you all for that. Send the prayers, send the shout outs, and just stay vigilant for the next 50 days. Thank you.
Any additional comments?
Yeah.
Trustee Norwood?
Hey guys, hello everyone. Happy Monday to all of you. Happy New Year. I'm so happy to see you all. We made it, and I just want to start off by saying God is good all the time, God is good. As we all know, I'm the chair of the youth committee, and it's extremely important to me that we keep the youth active. So we're going to have our 4th annual family skating night this January 31st. We switched things up just a little bit, so this particular time it'll be at Glenwood Skating Rink at 656 Holbrook Road in Glenwood, Illinois, and it's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you all know my motto of family that skates together, stays together, okay? So you all come out, it's free for all Dolton residents. We will have some refreshments, and if you all could do me a huge favor and register, you can register by calling me or texting me at 708-968-4297. So don't meet me there, beat me there. I would also like to take a moment to thank the amazing students at my alma mater, Thornridge High School, for welcoming me along with Senator Harris, Dolton Park District, and the high school, High Society Management PR, my favorite PR, as we surprised them with Nick Cannon's MTV Wildin' Out. This was just so amazing to me. I think I was more excited when we graduated from Thornridge. I felt as if we never had a concert, none of the 4 years. So this was a great time for the teachers and the principal, special thank you to the principal who also joined us. But the teachers specifically picked certain students. So they picked the honor students and they wanted to thank them and to show them that it's always great to be great. So they had the free concert. And I would like to thank them for just participating and understanding how important it is for us to not leave the youth out. And then my last message is to all of us. I've been speaking with residents for the last few weeks, and I just want you all to know that we are all in this together. This has not been the easiest, right? But it's something that we were put on here to do. We were put here to do. I'd like to thank our Board of Trustees for simply just working together. I don't know if people know, we don't always talk about how trying these times have been, right? We're saving police cars, we're trying to save money. We're just always trying to find ways to keep the residents first and prioritize the spending. And I know sometimes people say, well, we don't like all the arguing and bickering. I just want the residents to know that if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And we don't want to argue or fight, but what we do want to do is keep our bargain. We made a plea to the residents, and when you all chose us, you chose us to make the right decisions, and you believed in us. So I just want to say that I don't take that for granted. I thank you all for just allowing me to fight this great fight, right? I understand now why there's this thing called checks and balances, because that's what we're here to do, right? No one person can make all the decisions, and it's just so that we can have some type of system. So I just want y'all to know we don't want to argue and fight, but we are here to do the will of the people, and that's what we're going to continue to do. I thank you all. I admire you all so much for spending time with us on this cold Monday, right? But God is good, guys, and I just thank you, and we'll get through this. We are all better together. There's this adage that I love actually, and it says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with the team. So I'm thanking residents for just lifting me up when I'm like, whoo, Lord, what are we going to do next, right? But you all keep us inspired. I thank the trustees for listening to me when I call them just to pray and just to let them know that we're going to get through this. So I thank the board, and I thank everyone. 48 more days and counting, we have this.
All right, Jay, I guess I'll be the last. Just want to also say Happy New Year. Glad to see everyone this evening. So glad that you came out. But I want to make an announcement. Back in December 21st, we had an expungement summit, but it was in the city of Chicago. And we had 150 people register, which was an awesome turnout. So we're going to do the same thing here in Dolton, February 22nd. We're also going to have that campaign. It says, say yes to a second chance, free record expungement opportunity. We will have attorneys here taking out their time, no charge. All that you would need for that day is actually a copy of your record, but the expungement will be here. It says, join us on February 22nd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for a life-changing event dedicated to helping individuals in the in the South suburbs. Take the first step toward a brighter future. Seawell Point is proud to present Say Yes to a Second Chance campaign. Again, a free record expungement opportunity designed to empower you to heal, rebuild, and believe in the possibilities of 2025. It says our theme is to heal the Southland. It is about creating a pathway to hope, new beginnings. We believe everyone deserves a second chance, but mostly important, you need to give yourself that chance. Have faith, step forward, and open the door to opportunities for a better life. This event will be held right here in this room, February 22nd, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It says, let us come together to heal, restore, and step into a new full life of possibilities. So if it's not you, I'm sure we all have someone and we know someone. Please come out and take advantage of the things that are actually offered. I was so amazed to listen to some people give their testimonies of how they made mistakes years ago, 25, 34, 40 years ago, and how their records have been expunged or sealed. So again, please come out. Take advantage of the great things that we are offering and want to bring to Dolton. Again, If you got any questions, please see me after the meeting. I will have a flyer to come out shortly. But again, I want to thank everyone. And again, thanks for coming out. Thank you.
Any additional comments? All right, I have two announcements. Well, maybe three. We'll see. So I do want to also let the community know that we've made changes to our Village of Dolton website with the assistance of our village administrator, along with the communications department. So I want to give them their credit, along with High Society PR, for developing it with the intention of making sure that we have documents available for the community that they are entitled to. On this website now, there's a transparency tab that has warrant lists that go back to 2021, financial reports going back to 2021. I think it'll come up to roughly around June or July. We will be uploading all information we have to keep it as current as possible. There still is some hiccups in the process, so if there's anything that you need in the meanwhile, please feel free to email me at jhouse@vodolton.org so that we can provide the information. Additionally, the clerk's office has worked as well with the communications in the website, and the meeting minutes and agendas will also be posted by the end of this week. So we want to make sure that everybody's aware of this. And I'm told she's showing out right now because she has ordinances and resolutions going online as well. So we are happy to start making strides towards transparency, and that's the intention of this announcement. Announcement number 2, we are pleased to let everybody know that on January 27th in this building, there will be a town hall meeting, because no action will be taken, where Lori Lightfoot will give her closeout report at that time. So we're pleased to let everyone know that will move forward. I think my third statement or comment is January 27th, Monday, January 27th. I want to say 6:30. The time will be posted, and we'll also do an email blast. So I'll say tentatively 6:30, but don't hold me to that. Third announcement is for everybody that's here in the room and seeing all of the smiling faces and great energy. I really want to say from the trustees to say thank you to the residents. Residents, you empower us as trustees. There was a point in time where we would go in the meetings and you get beat up, and it was given the impression that we were trying to do things to stop progress. And at different points, you start to question almost your sanity and say, okay, are we doing the right thing or are we not? And it's the encouragement of the many faces in this room with Sherry and Valerie, Mary, Fania, don't give me a call, I can't call everybody out, Dan Lee. So we really lean on your support, and that gives us the fuel needed to continue moving forward every day. So we really want to give a heartfelt thank you. And more than that, there's an ongoing or a new dialogue that people are trying to push. Well, don't worry about that. They're outsiders, and trying to pit us outsiders versus insiders. Outsiders, I want to say welcome to Dolton. If it were not for the assistance of these outsiders, then many of these things could not be discussed and exposed, and many of the lessons learned would not happen. So I want to say thank you to those who have taken the time and given all feedback, positive, negative. We hear it all, and we do our best to move forward in that vein. And once this next phase comes, don't go anywhere. We still need you. So I want to make sure we gave that heartfelt thank you as well to all that come. That being said, I'm going to conclude the general announcements, and we'll move next to the village clerk's report.
Good evening, everyone. And I also want to echo what my board has stated, that we are so happy to see you guys. You guys don't know the hell we've been through. And we are going to stand fast and continue to the very end. We're not going to stop until we have victory. We say this all the time. This is a movement. This is not just a regular campaign. This is a movement. This will live on forever. And we expect you all to continue to engage us and engage this town. We don't want you to just leave once we take the seats. We want you to continue to work with us. We want us to work together to bring this community back to what it used to be. I've lived here over 30 years. My children moved and they're constantly trying to encourage me to move, but I cannot. I have to finish this fight, and I have to continue to stand with you guys for the long haul. So continue to work with us, because it just doesn't end in February or April. We have a long road ahead of us, and we still need you guys, so don't walk away. We still need you. So having said that, I'm gonna ask my board to approve my minutes for the month of December the 2nd, 2024, regular board meeting. If you guys can approve the minutes for that date.
Is there a motion to approve the village clerk's report and meeting minutes for December 2nd?
I'll make a motion to approve the December 2nd, 2024 regular board of trustees meeting.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, hearing a motion and second, any discussion? And no discussion, clerk, can you please call the roll?
Okay, Tammy Brown, I got it right.
Aye.
Jason House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you very much.
Okay, next thing on here is the village engineer's report. We do not have a report from the engineer nor the department reports listed on here. So we will pass items number 8 and 9. Item 10, corporate bills on the electronic warrant list. Trustee Stan Brown. I'm just teasing with my fellow trustee. I will read the electronic warrant list into record. We have, this is the 30th. We're not doing that one. The electronic warrant list, November 30th, 2024, has corporate payments, $325,128.15. Water fund payments, $323,290. Sewer fund payments, $4,632.70. Total payments on this list, $653,050.85. I'll motion that we approve the bills as read. And I may ask, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, hearing the motion and second, are there any questions? Hearing none, clerk, can you please call the roll?
Trustee Brown, Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, next we have our AP warrant list dated January 6, 2025 with corporate payments, $801,964.10. Gross payroll for December 13th, $461,875.85. Gross payroll December 24th, $464,928.76. Melanie Fitness Center register payments of $1,244.32. Total payments on this register, $1,730,000.13 I'll make a motion that we approve the warrant list as read. Is there a second? The motion and second, any discussion? Hearing no discussion, I'll ask clerk key for a roll call.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, next item number 12 is discussion on the use of village property with no proper notice and insurance. I'll yield the floor to Trustee Belcher.
Good evening. I placed this on as new business. It was brought up some time ago and there was no action taken, but as a trustee and of vested interest in the community, there's a concern. When I put the village property in proper notice and insurance, of course, most of you guys know and was aware that the township had an event at Melanie's Fitness Center. There are several concerns about that. For one, it was publicly known that there was no insurance through the township, meaning most of the time when you rent out a property, you provide insurance, which means that if someone would have gotten hurt, then the village of Dolton would once again be liable for another lawsuit, damages and things of that nature. I know that these next 3 months, things are gonna happen. Things are gonna happen as in reference to the township and Dolton. Because when somebody can't control the narrative in one spot and they actually oversee both spots, it's commingling, which is going on all the time. But I don't want to continue to put the village in harm's way because of one person's personal decisions. I'm asking for a discussion that moving forward from now until whenever, we just need to get some type of legal to say that any Thornton Township events must have a binding contract and insurance to have on Dolton property. That is protecting us. We've had several emails that come. Currently, our mayor is uninsurable. Uninsurable. How embarrassing, but this is not about that. This is about the fact that we cannot take on any more legal problems. And so I'm stating this because I really believe that until they get whatever they have going on at the township, she's going to try to navigate everything into Dolton, and we cannot afford it. So I spoke to the village administrator. I spoke to other trustees. I just feel that moving forward, and we have to put something in place that the township, one, it's the township, they should be paying us. I mean, they should be paying us at rental property. If you go somewhere, you rent, so they should be paying. But when it goes to the legal and lawsuit liability part, I think that right now it is very crucial because, for one, the Melanie's Fitness Center is not even operable. So having people come in to play bingo, it smells like mold in there. They haven't I think they was draining the pool or something. It's not fit for people to really be coming in and out of there. And I don't think that the Village of Dolton should be held liable for anything that happened based on one person's ability to keep utilizing that facility.
Okay. Any further comments or discussion? Hearing none, there's no vote to be taken on that. Were you looking for attorney to?
I'm asking for it to either be moved to committee of the whole or for legal or something to be put in place through legal to stop it.
Attorney McGrath, would you be okay with putting together an ordinance that we can, would you like a vote at the next meeting or further discussion?
Yes.
Okay, vote at the next meeting. Okay, and the next item on the agenda is override of the mayoral veto issued on November 6, 2024 regular board meeting. Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Hearing the motion, is there a second?
Second.
We had a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, clerk, can you please call the roll?
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, with that, we're going to go into executive session. I will be making a motion. Well, I'll ask, is there a motion to go into executive session for a discussion regarding appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, and dismissal of specific employees, and discussion regarding pending or probable or imminent litigation. Is there a motion?
Second.
Hearing a motion by trustee Stan Brown and second by trustee Kiana Belcher. Any discussion? Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Okay, we will stand at recess for executive session and come out for adjournment. That's so much smoother than
That's what I told them. You heard me say, we gotta keep
Like a one and done.
I'm not one of It looks good. So the last time we talked about eyeshadow, makeup, today I Yes. You know, it's a mango liquid. You can try it in the morning, or you can put it in water, and it's formulated first. When did it start then? Like when it started? Like about 6 years. Okay. I don't. So imagine if I did. That's what I keep telling myself. Imagine if I did this too. Do you use the one you use? Yeah, but what brand? Is it the one in the blue container? My mom uses that. Yeah, my mom. Vita something, but my mom. So it's my mom. So they sell a bunch of
I gotta get my hood with me, man. Get my hood. You own the bar, right?
I'm on the bar.
Don't you own the bar?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Girl. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the band. No, I don't own the bar. See, this is like I can tell people about that. So how do you relate to Dolton?
Some properties are financial gain. Like, someone owns 2,000-3,000 square feet. Maybe 2 or 3 people going to a bank and they won't give us millions. But we have to have a proper credit score, we have to have a background and so forth. And that's where you make money. When you can buy a property worth $1 million or $2 million, flip it and sell it. Yeah, we can make millions. Well, you know, never spend all your money to get the profit. Use the bank's money. You put your money up at the front and use the bank's money. No, I mean, if you got the money sitting in my bank, you don't have to use your money. You can borrow. Let's say I had $2,600. Okay, you gave it to me. You gave me $2,600. And I'm gonna give you $2,600 back as a loan. I'm gonna hold this $2,600 so you can pay me every month. So you pay this $2,600, it's gonna really come out to be about $3,200 you're gonna give me back, and then I'm gonna give you your $2,600. I'm gonna make money, and whatever you do with the money, it's not my business. You're missing it. You're missing it. If I gave you $1 million for you to do what you want to do with your $1 million, but at the end of your term, you pay me $2 million back. I made my money. You could have doubled your $1 million. So the bank gave your baby very much. You do know you can call up any bank and tell them I'll give you $5,000. You can loan the bank $5,000. Ladies, can I stop you for a minute? Very important fact. Do you know my bank?
I work for the
Wonderful. It's been legal. And now you have them on the hook for credit back. Once you pay them back, you become a lender to the bank. When you become a lender to the bank, now they're gonna provide a credit. Oh my God, this is going to go.
That's how it's
Well, see, we all dumbfounded to certain things. This is a problem. This is a problem that people feel. You can open a checking account before this is back. Now you somebody to fight, right? I'm going to show you how funny it is. You got a 600 credit, right? You got a 750, right? She's got a 500, okay? And you come into this market, come to me. She's called 3 or 4 cars. I'm Lincoln right now. That's probably or Ryan, you all understand. That's weird. I dealt with her. I'm gonna give her what she wants to cheap. And it's actually right. She's that perfect. No, you never find that place before, but I see her here. But she's a lawyer because I see that she thinks it's separate parts. See how that works? So let's say your husband buys a car. And you get a price, you buy the house and get the price. That's how it should work. But since certain entities doesn't work together, a lot of times people end up doing things on their own and they lose. Because we all four of us are on the same deal. She'll pay $150 more, she'll pay $20 more, you pay $350 more. And we all got the same deal. Somebody said, what we talking about? Ford Escape. Ford Escape is a $30,000 deal to pay $5 a month, right? The $30,000 a note should be about $450. You pay the 6, you got 50, you credit. Actually, $500. Why does this happen? Oh, another thing, I got 40 banks open. I'd rather have money in 4 different banks, $50. Just have those accounts open and get this and have 4 credit cards. Because that credit card, or we got the shopping lady. Let's go back to books. Let's go back to the fact that most women shop at stores for the pandemic. Most women, and men forget about it. We don't be like a doctor, over 35, and I'm over this 30. So I like that. She might be over 30. Okay. So nevertheless, it's a game plan. Everything is a gimmick, and we all can't do what we want. You know what I'm saying? There's areas in our lives that we're not people don't like shit. You know why you don't like shit? And funny that we say it, it's not with on law because certain parts of society has made it where when everybody's asses catch on, okay, so why do they do that? They only want a percentage to know. See, they say that there's room at the table for everybody. But then you know that room at the table, so we had to give you that kitchen table to smoke. So if you room at the table for everybody, why would that have a kitchen table? You're going to be in front of the table and the millionaires got to see it. You want to see the church table. You don't want the kitchen table. Real money is in on their back. You got a job, right? Work together. So how am I going to deal one back on you? You understand? It takes money to make money. You can have all the ideas in the world. Guess who you got to go to to make your ideas? Make money. You gotta get invited to their table. You want to who? The boss that invited you to that? Okay, what about that?
I mean, so like, I work in human resources.
Oh, you invited everything.
And the VP of human resources has invited me personally.
You invited, you know why you invited them to take? Don't want no innuendo. You ain't even want to.
And I'm supporting the
Like, see, if somebody say the wrong thing, but so-and-so touched me on the shoulder, you don't even need to. I can't even touch your elbow.
If I have even a whiff of it, then I'll everything.
They want to get all the big money. Yeah, I didn't say probably. See, I'm not educated about it.
I said, what company is that? That's
not my role. That ain't my bag.
So what you mean, they what? No, oh, lawsuits?
Against?
Yeah.
I don't mean like you ready to tell you. Now we in the same way.
It's still adjacent to more money. Right now, there's a couple of lawsuits related to diversity.
Actually, I'm supposed to be like ladies and gentlemen, we should make this thing better. But
She said that was
pushing
she said
anybody.
that. I gotta wait until the end of the executive session. Yeah, the meeting's not over.
Well, they're in session.
Yeah, so
They gotta come back in here.
yeah, yes, they do. They're supposed to wait until they're technically.
They're not closing this down. The board still has to come out.
I mean, it was closed. Check these down to the
there may be discussion about what was happening in the closed session for the residents to hear.
Mike, you text me.
So you're
I'm married stupid. I'm married stupid. I'm saying, I made no sense. It's over now. I can't do nothing about it. My daughter 30. We ain't gonna turn the clock back now, but I'm married stupid. I needed to marry somebody with a brain. I'm married for some cute.
Not too late.
Well, I'm divorced, so I can't start over. That's a wrap.
My dad is on
I'm not getting married. Let me tell you something about this. Let me tell you something about this. Hold on, what? I done gave a woman half of my shit. I'm not sorry about it.
He gave his second wife half.
I'm gonna do
His
this.
third wife didn't get much. But
I'm gonna do this. You ready for this? I'm gonna do this. We can be together. You can go. Anything we make sense. Hell to the no, it's the half I get to control. No, that's what not getting married is for.
You gonna just keep living in sin? Is what you're telling me?
What you mean, living in sin?
Living in sin.
It's called living in freedom.
Living in sin.
Who said that? You ever heard of what she said? Hold on.
Everything he said earlier, I have to take with a grain of salt. I'm ruling the Bible.
No, I did not say that. Let me read. Can I read?
No. I have to question. No. I have to question your integrity.
Oh, whoa. Wait.
Yeah, call on him. He's gonna tell you all right. Ask him that.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm simply saying that I'm scared and I need to know. I'm scared.
But I'm just saying, my dad's on his court, and they're happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, but ain't hell I'm gonna go to court.
You never know where life
My next marriage, I just want to say,
I'm pretty sure you didn't think you would be married anymore, right? So you never know where life will take you.
my next marriage is gonna be like this. And us two are these motherfuckers. I'm gonna make a joke like this. You see, and then have a sign on it, and that's it. I don't need nothing but that's it.
I will tell you probably. So I will tell you that.
Actually, he's fine. I got a bull mastiff. Big dogs don't bark like that. I got a bull mastiff. You know what? I want somebody to share quality conversation is very urgent that you know what I'm talking about. Very urgent.
We gonna reel that right on back. We gonna wrap that.
We need the long will make you consider a long 2%. That would be nice. I don't, you know, right now,
What church you go to?
I'm scared to tell you. You might tell very much. I'm a Trinitarian.
Okay. Probably not.
Is that 95? Okay. Thanks for the answer, right?
Church on Avenue, it's a Judaism. Oh, it is a church on Avenue. It is.
When you said Trinity, I thought you were saying like.
Trinity is on the tracks on Avenue.
Oh, like,
We
okay.
got two churches though. We got the Mary, which we are now made fully based there, and we got Trinity out of that too. And then
Okay.
which a lot of people don't remember. I guess I'm telling my age now. Before it was the church. Yeah, before it was the church, it was the Luke.
Yes, sir. I used to skate there.
My grandfather.
That was the first time I failed. I broke my ankle on 2 legs.
My grandfather used to carry me for that.
For who?
Church.
Oh, now your grandfather could cook. Can you cook? Oh, so you see I should avoid anything?
No, I didn't. She asked me first. So I was going to answer her.
I'm waiting on her answer.
And then I asked you. No worries. It's only one item that you're discussing, so they should not be extra. It should not be. That could be done for a very long time. And then, to answer your question.
Right.